I built this cedar planter a couple years ago and I want to make another one, but my scrap wood pile is growing and I want to utilize some of this wood I already have on hand to recreate this. So let's go see what I have. All right, I have these 3 2x8s. That will be enough. I can rip these down to make the legs from. This original box is made out of cedar fence pickets. So these deck boards are thicker, but this will still work. This is 24 inches long, so I need 2 pieces at 24. And thankfully I have these 2 short pieces and a 6-foot piece, so I should have plenty. So 2 at 24, and then 1 I will need to do at 5 3/8, and then 1 for the bottom. Looks like the bottom piece needs to be 22 inches. It's easier to start the screws while it's laying flat, so I'm going to put 2 on each end of the board here. I'm using 1 1/2 inch long GRK trim head screws. Now I need to put some screws in at the bottom to hold that bottom in place. Get some started. All right, now we have that box complete. Now I can go off of these measurements to make the legs. So it is 7 3/8 wide total. So my H brackets need to be 7 3/8. I'll probably make them 7 1/2, give them a little bit of breathing room. I'm gonna cut the legs 4 pieces at 24 inches. Then I'll do 4 at 7 1/2 for the H bracket. And I might even add a connecting piece with these H brackets because I think the design would be a little bit more functional that way. I'm going to sand all of these pieces before assembly because it will be much easier. I use 150 grit sandpaper. Now I'm ready to put the legs together. Our smaller pieces are gonna go in between the long pieces here. So we're gonna make like H brackets. I've got my screws pre-started here. Put some straight edges on the ends to keep your legs straight. I'm also gonna put a clamp on here just to kind of hold it in place. These H bars are gonna be 3 inches down from the top and up from the bottom as well. And I have 1/2 inch spacers on the bottom of these because this is going to be hit in the middle of that long leg. I have 2 screws per side here. I need to repeat that for the second set of legs. All right, there we have the new and improved design here. So I'm gonna take my sander just real quick, just sand off any of my little pencil marks and any edges that I missed before. All right, now we're ready to stain this. Since these are going to be different colors, I am staining them separately. This is getting a clear coat of waterproofing sealer. I'm just using Thompson's. Now that I have my stand stained black, I'm going to set my box in here. I clear coated this. There's going to be 3 inches of overhang here and here. So I'm going to get my tape measure. So it's evenly spaced here. Now I can go ahead and put some screws in to secure that. I'm gonna drop to a shorter screw 2 inches so that it goes into the box, but not all the way through. You also wanna make sure you drill a couple holes in the bottom of the cedar box itself. And there we have it. We are all done. Not too shabby for using all free materials that I already had on hand. If you're stuck trying to figure out what to make, how to price your projects, or why your shop's not going, I've been there. That's exactly why I created the Woodcraft Blueprints membership. I give you products that sell, show you how to make them step by step so you can make real income. Every month, you'll get new, trendy project blueprints with the plans, the pricing, and the photos all done for you. And it's not just a download. You'll also get access to real strategy, a community that helps, and the behind the scenes of what's working right now. If that sounds like you, go to the URL or click the link in the description to join.